Welcome to day 6 of the 10-day yoga challenge. You made it over halfway. So today is a gentle stretch practice to soak in all of the work that you have done so far. You can take your time to find a comfortable seat on your yoga mat, whatever is comfortable for you. And once you settle in and find your seat, you can just take one really deep breath to settle yourself in this moment. And now we're going to begin and just stretch our wrists. So you can begin to take circles with your wrists. Listen to your body. It doesn't have to be anything specific. Take whatever feels right. Find some movement in your wrist. You can go this way, that way, back and forth. Good job. You can bring your wrists back into stillness. And now we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. And let your knees spread out wide. You can place yoga blocks underneath of your knees here if you need extra support. And bring your feet as close to your pelvis as feels right to you. You don't have to force yourself into a super deep stretch. This is a gentle practice, a gentle stretch. And once you feel comfortable here, you can just begin to walk your hands forward until you feel the stretch that feels right in your own body. Breathe into the stretch. You can walk your hands back up. With your hands, you can bring your knees, close your knees. And then we're going to come onto our hands and knees, a tabletop on our yoga mat. Either spreading your knees out and keeping your toes together, or bringing your knees together. So whether your knees are out wide or your knees are together, you can begin to lower your seat back down towards your feet. And then walk your hands forward and let your heart melt down towards your yoga mat. Find the child's pose that feels right for you today. You can rest your forehead on your yoga mat, or you can rest your forehead on a block. Let your arms go out. You can move your block if you have one, and you're going to walk. You can pick your body up and walk your right hand over to the right and bring your left hand on top of that, and then allow yourself to come back to child's pose and stretch your left side. Pick your torso up again, walk your hands over to the left. Your left hand comes on the ground, your right hand comes on top of it. Lower yourself down and feel a stretch in your right side. Walk your hands back through the center. You can bring your hands back towards you and walk yourself upright so you're sitting back up. And you can bring your legs out in front of you, and then we're going to come to lay down on our backs. Take your time, and once you have arrived laying down on your back, you can hug your knees in towards your chest. Grab your knees, your thighs, your shins, whatever feels right for you. Begin to soak in all of the practice that you have done so far this week. You can bring your feet to touch on your mat with your knees pointed up. And you're going to shift your hips to the left and let your knees just fall open to the right. If you need a block or a pillow underneath of your leg to support you, please take that option. Make sure you're breathing. You don't have to breathe super deep, but just have an awareness of your breath. Focus on your inhales and on your exhales. You can bring your knees through the center. And same thing on the other side. Shift your hips to the right. Let your knees fall open to the left. Option to use your block. Our yoga practice doesn't always have to be super intense and super challenging. There are just as many benefits in slowing down and still showing up and still moving your body, even though it is more gentle. Bring your knees through the center. Gonna hug our knees in one last time. Take a big inhale and bring your nose up towards your knees. Exhale, extend your body out long. Send your legs out, your arms out. Allow yourself to just feel heavy on your mat in this Shavasana. So often we live such busy lives that we don't take the time to slow down and just be present. Just be here in this moment without worrying about anything else. And sometimes the stillness and the quiet might be super uncomfortable, but that's okay. It will get easier for you the more that you practice. Take 2 more breaths. And you can begin to bring movement back into your body. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. You can open your eyes if they were shut. And when you're ready, you can roll over onto your side. And press into your hands to come up to a seat. We will meet seated on our yoga mats with our hands at our heart. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this gentle practice to just go inward, take a step back from intense work and slow down. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you for tomorrow for day 7.